Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about a new story that I think is important to our discussion of narcissism and narcissistic abuse. And narcissists that show up in our lives promise us the world. They are a great friend wanting to help us out. They are a wonderful girlfriend or boyfriend that will never cheat on us, and they will be there for us in our time of need. And so what do many do? Or at least some people might do. And that is take them at their word and give it a chance. You see, even those that grew up in a good home, they might have had a disadvantage growing up. Such as they didn't have much money. Or their parents died in a car accident. So they lived with their grandparents, and it was also a struggle financially. And what happens is, our empathy lets us see ourselves in these people that come into our lives. And to a degree that is healthy. It means your empathy is working. But this is why boundaries are so important. Boundaries are the stop buttons. That allows you to put on the brakes. Take your time. Slow things down and figure out if something is too good to be true or not. And when someone has low boundaries, or they haven't exercised them into strong muscles over the course of their life, it can be very easy for seeing yourself in them. Wanting to believe they have your best interests at heart. And they won't do something to harm you. Well, it appears, or was alleged to have happened to over 60 elderly or retired individuals from Florida. Where allegedly a real estate guy would ask some members of a church to invest their money with this really solid guy he works with. He showed them this really professional website. One man said he once lost everything in the stock market before and was scared. But he said this man was so convincing, and guaranteed him a twofold return on his $1 million investment. $1 million saved over decades of hard work. Only to find out allegedly his money was stolen allegedly. And it was reported in order to keep some investors wise to what was happening. These men allegedly would take some of the money they allegedly swindled from more elderly people and gave a portion of this money to previous investors to make it look like they were getting a return on their investments. You just can't make this stuff up. But the question is, why and how can something like this happen? Quite simply, there are people in the world that have no remorse, sorrow or sadness from stealing from others. No matter it be their time, their love, or their money. Heck, a month ago there was a woman that was arrested for allegedly trying to hire a hit person to sickly and sadly delete her 3-year-old child. And this is why when I hear some people label others as crazy because they believe this evil thing is happening in the world or that evil thing is happening in the world. And my response to that would be, don't evil people exist? You're telling me a mother of a 3-year-old child is thought to have hired a hit person to delete her child? And these two so-called businessmen are said to have allegedly swindled elderly and the retired out of their last dime. So much so these once retired elderly people now have to go back out and find a job in their last days on earth. These people would allegedly do all of this. But this powerful person or that powerful person? No way. It's impossible. You are crazy. Blah blah and blah. And there you have it. You see, every day our God-given senses are dulled down so we can be taken advantage of from the moment we start in life until the end. And sadly this world of money is making the narcissist the top dog in society. Yes. It's a great thing to work hard to become successful. Or if you're smart and come up with a great idea that nets you a wonderful living. You are adding value and you are being rewarded for it. Great. Wonderful. But this money thing has become such a big issue on society as of late. All of the scammers are coming out of the woodwork to do their thing and take people for all they have. Simply because they want to fly in a private jet. They want to meet rich and famous people. And they want to drive in $1 million sports car. Even if they will lose it all and get caught for their crimes. At least they did it is how they think. And it's alleged the main guy in all of this was previously in prison or jail for the same or a similar crime. So if it's true, he doesn't have a stop button. You see, those with a lot of empathy are at times missing that stop button to ask questions and to maybe not trust when they ought not to trust. But the narcissist or the sociopath or psychopath, they are missing a function or feature in them as well. That should make them say, wait a minute, this is wrong. But for these types, no matter if they are a narcissist or not, I believe, just like we talked about yesterday, there is a sense of satisfaction. They just stole the lives out from under a bunch of nice people. And they are now pushed back out into the workforce. This is why I said yesterday, they are like time cops, sent to alter your future. These people's futures should have been peaceful and relaxing and enjoying their fruits of their labor. But Satan showed up into their lives in the form of these alleged businessmen in church of all places. But like we talked about before, it seems like Satan is at home in church. And he influences people in these churches to cheat on one another. And to trust someone with all of their money. Now again, this is not to say church is bad or even the church these victims went to is bad either. But just like most areas of life, Satan and his demons have found ways to infiltrate and get people to feel and think what is happening is great. When in reality it's a trap to ruin your life. And he will do it by sending you the wrong person to date or marry. And he will do it by sending you someone that says they will help you with your money. Test the spirits, people. Test the spirits. And when in doubt, do nothing. Let's say they didn't invest and it turned out to be real. You could look your wife or husband in the face and say, sweetheart, it's okay. We still have our money we started with. I just couldn't gamble our future away. And if this person loves you and cares for you, they will understand you made the responsible and wise choice. Because the truth is, most of these things that come your way will be a scam. Very few of them will be legit. If someone comes to you promising to double your money, or this or that, smile. Be nice. But back away slowly and make whatever excuse you can make to get away from them. And if you have a great relationship with everyone in your church, please make them aware of this type of evil behavior. Because the sad truth is, from day one, most people have never learned about narcissism, narcissistic abuse, con men and con women. And they will show up as nice as can be. And they might even show up at church. You never know. You might be in church, and the devil might be sitting in the front row right next to you. So be careful, please be careful. Well, that's all I have for today. I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.